Hello, YouTube. Mike, Devil in the Details. It's been quite a while since I've made a video, and I thought I would show you the progress that I've made on my 53 Ford 4x4 conversion. In case you don't remember, I took the Ford, the Blazer, or I'm sorry, the Bronco, and took all of the suspension kits off of it and put it on the 53 Ford. Let me see if I can get this popped off. Here we go. So this is the 53 Ford frame. I took the four-wheel drive kit off of the Bronco, front and back. I made my own, I guess you would call it suspension. And the centers here are actually from the Bronco, and I wanted to change it up a little bit, so I used the original hubcaps or the rims with just these on it instead of using the whole hubcap. I actually had one when I was trying to cut it. It decided it wanted to go flying across the room, and I've not found it yet. So I'm going to have to tear the model room apart and find that one. Worst case scenario, we'll say the guy lost it in his travels, but I'd like to try and find it so it's complete again. Just a random engine that I used. I'm not really focusing a lot on under the hood. I'm not trying to weather it because I had thought about weathering. I can show you this one that I was going to use. I was going to go with a weathered, rusty 53 Ford, and I decided not to go that route. So I went and purchased another kit so I could use the cab for this project. So whenever I was putting it together, I didn't realize that the tires would set so far apart. So I had to take the fenders back off, which left me with a problem back here. It took off the paint, left a little bit of plastic behind it. So I moved the fenders where I wanted them, and then I put the diamond plate on the back, which could be looked as maybe the guy did some rust repair on the truck. I also put the diamond plate in the bed of the truck. So that's going to take care of the back end of it. I did make a wrecker, the boom, I guess you would call it. This came from the super old Ford. I think it's like a 30s Ford pickup, and I adapted it. I put lights on it. As you can see here, this is going to be the tow cable. I've just got to find a hook to make in for it. I also added a motor for it, so that's going to be kind of squared away. I also, I hope you guys can tell, but I also used, I made little rivets for it. And then I also put the little red pieces here, kind of like a grommet, I guess you would call it, for the lights, the wiring for the lights to go through. I'm going to put a battery in the back of it, so I'm going to have the lights, the wires go back towards the back for the battery to be hooked up for it. But I'm pretty proud of this. I did a lot of little extra stuff, and I wanted to weather it without going crazy overboard weathering it. So I'm pretty happy with the way it's going to look. It actually looks pretty good in the back of the truck. It's going to leave me some room to, I'm going to put the welding setup in the back, maybe a couple tires. I'm not really sure what I'm going to, I know I'm going to do a toolbox. So that's going to kind of fill up the back of the truck. The cab turned out pretty good. I don't know, you all have built this kit before. but there's supposed to be a piece that fits in here that molds into it, and I wasn't really crazy about it. So hopefully you guys can see it. If you notice, there's a Ford lettering. I actually had used the tailgate and cut it down to where it would fit the opening, like right here. So I cut the tailgate down and fit it in there. So I kind of thought it'd be a little bit something different with the Ford lettering right there. It would hopefully show up whenever I get it put together. I may actually try and put some paint on the Ford part just so it sticks out. Of course, everything back here is going to be black and, you know, all of that. But I thought that it would be kind of cool to do a little something different, throw something in to make it your own. Everybody does a 53 Ford, so why not do something different? I don't think I've seen anybody do a 53 Ford 4x4, and I also don't think I've seen anybody do it as a wrecker. I'm going to go with making the car hauler. I'm not sure which car I'm going to put in the car hauler. I've still got a lot of stuff going on over here that I haven't messed with as of late, but it's still in the background needing to be worked on. I'm thinking about going with the Maverick and putting a Pro Street frame under it. The 66 Nova probably will be the one I use. So that may be the one I put in the back for to be towed, hauled. It's still sitting here. We've also got Gallanova. Not really made any progress with it on it either as of yet, but we're working towards that. I put a clear coat on the bed of the truck. I've just not put anything on the cab yet. I just got the decals on. I wasn't really crazy about the decals, but they're on, so they'll have to stay. But it's something different. It works for it, so I can go with it. At least it's better than the way that this turned out. I'm not really happy with that at all. It was primer that I'd bought from Walmart. I shook the can up and everything, sprayed it, and it had all of it was terrible. And I thought about stripping the body down and repainting it. And then I thought, hey, I'll just weather it a little bit. So I started doing some weathering, and it was going to just be a really weathered truck. And I didn't want to go that far down, because once you start weathering, then there's really no stopping it. It just keeps getting worse and worse. And I wanted to make it look like something that actually was being used to tow. So this is what I'm going to go with. It's going to be lightly weathered in places, but it's also still going to be a functional truck that the guy uses to take his cars to the racetrack on the weekends. I really, really, really like how the paint scheme has turned out. I've never used this shade of blue before. I like the way it turned out. The white turned out good. I think it's cool with the rims and the center pieces. I think I'm really just completely happy with the way the car turned out. Truck, I'm sorry. So I've not put as much work into it as I have in the past with other vehicles. Everything is just really chaotic right now, and I haven't had a lot of time to be able to sit down and focus just on working. But I'm going to try and get around to spending more time doing that now, at least get caught up. I've got so many projects and I got to get caught up. But I just want to shoot you guys a video, let you see where I'm at. This is the 53 Ford 4x4 conversion tow truck. I haven't really thought of a catchy name for it yet, so we'll just call it a tow truck. Once I get some more work done, I will get you guys another video out. I want to thank you guys for watching and for subscribing. Y'all have a good one. Bye.